Die nuwe minister van Landbou, Visserye, Water en Grondhervorming het vandag al nuwe minister en adjunk bekendgestel en die adjunkminister Ruth Masake is pas terug van die Zambesi streek waar sy gaan ondersoek instel het hoe lyk die plaag van die rooi sprinkane. So sy is pas terug en dan Mac Albert Hengari is die nuwe minister en hy het sy top 10 prioriteite bekendgestel wat insluit grondhervorming, nuwe waterinfrastruktuur, visserye wat nou onder hulle val en dan het hy gesê wat grondhervorming aanbetref. Hy het geen probleem daarmee dat grond toegewys word aan mense nie, maar daai stuk grond moet produktief aangewend word.
Should be how many farmers are we moving from subsistence to commercial, and how many commercial farmers are we moving from national competitiveness to global competitiveness. Then we know that our job is done.
Die Arabiese burgerlugvaartowerheid is onlangs aangewys as die beste burgerlugvaartowerheid in Afrika, dit by Lugvaartweek wat vanjaar in Zambië aangebied is. So die NCAA, dit is die burgerlugvaartowerheid, se hoof vir lugnavigasiedienste Hilma Lennert het die media toegespreek tydens 'n geleentheid waar hulle hierdie toekenning tuisgebring het.
Wow, here that we are going to maintain this to be the best in Africa. And if you look even at systems, when we implemented CAGE, Namibia was the third country in Africa to implement CAGE. It was only Morocco, Namibia, and South Africa. So when we say we are the best, don't underestimate yourself. Namibia is the best. We've got the best. And you work so hard for doing the audit. Sleepless night. You have put in the effort. And this is the symbol of your effort. In Africa, that is what you don't see yourself when you are doing well. To tell you the truth, you don't see yourself when you are doing well. But people there, they look, they see what you are doing, and they recognize you. And this is what is happening here today. We are being recognized because of our hard work, our commitment, and we continue to improve our service because we are not going to here. We need to go to 9-something, our EI. We must improve. We must address all our findings. We must address all our gaps and go to 9-something with our EI, please.
Namibië is sedert gister al in red en roer oor Notre-Dame se sluise wat geopen is. Outus Daniels bring vir ons hierdie video al die pad van Notre-Dame. Die 33-jarige sekuriteitswag wat vroeër hierdie week in hegtenis geneem is in verband met die Namibia rooftog, het vandag in die Windhoekse Landdroshof verskyn.
But it was after, before the magistrate, I was
Greg het vandag besoek afgelê aan die Twin Hills ontwikkeling en het daar gesels met Ralph Schomaats van die Osino Resources Groep.
Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Twin Hills project for Osino Shine. We are really very excited about this project, and the Twin Hills project got its name from those two hills that you see in the background there. That's actually where the first gold was found, but then later on, with a lot of geological work, geological drilling in this area, we found a much bigger deposit right behind you. And if we turn around, you can see this area where the drill rigs are drilling currently. Very big ore body was found under that calcrete layer there. And as we speak, we're now going into the construction phase of this mine, which will take about 2 years to complete. So it's a very big project, or a big plant that has to be built here. And that plant, once it's completed, we'll actually be mining here for about 13 years as we stand now. And that may even be extended further, because as we go along, we're doing more exploration drilling to find more gold in the area. So very exciting times, and I think this is something that we as Namibians can be very proud of.
En terwyl Notre Dame se sluise geopen en toe weer toegemaak is, word daar instandhoudingswerk gedoen by Neckartal Dam, wat Namibië se grootste dam is. Oudtes Daniels het hier met Hieronymus Korasep van NamWater gesê.
Neckartal Dam, what we're carrying out is what we call critical maintenance item. The fact that the dam is very full and overflowing is offering us also an opportunity to be able to let out some of the water. And so for today, what we have done is we have opened both dislodge valves at the bottom of the dam with the intention to get rid of most of the sludge that you find in the dam. So far as Namibians, we have been really very lucky that since the inception of the dam, since it was taken into use, it was filled up to over 100%, and since then it has probably never gone below 80%, with the result that there's a lot of siltation happening at the bottom of the dam. And when we opened it, you could also smell some foul smell coming out, and that is an indication of some of the stale water that sits at the bottom of the dam. So basically what we are doing is discharging it into the Fish River, and thereby ensuring that the body of water that sits in the dam is clean. The idea of the Neckartal Dam, as far as I understand, was about 100 years ago that someone thought of it, and I think it was the construction happened and completed in around 2021. I would say it was 100 years too late for it to be constructed. So it is really a very good infrastructure, and there is much good use to come from this body of water in years to come.